Good afternoon, Yankees Nation. You're here with Ken on Yankees The Ugly Truth, and we will be calling Game 2 of the Yankees versus the Blue Jays in the ALDS. As you know, the Yankees are down 1-0. Yankees are hoping to even it up. And I'm going to go over today's lineup for the Yankees. Trent Grisham is going to be leading off playing center field. Aaron Judge will be in right field, hitting second. Cody Bellinger will be in left field, hitting out of the 2-hole or 3-hole. Ben Rice will be at first base, cleaning up. Giancarlo Stanton will be in the 5-hole as the DH. Jazz Chisholm will be at second base, hitting out of the 6-hole. Ryan McMahon will be at third base, hitting out of the 7-hole. Anthony Volpe will be at shortstop, hitting out of the 8-hole. And bringing up the rear is going to be Austin Wells, hitting out of the 9-hole. On the bump today is going to be Max Fried. And for the Blue Jays, Springer will be leading off DHing. Snyder will be in left field, hitting out of the 2-hole. Vlad Guerrero Jr. will be at first base, hitting out of the 3-hole. Alejandro Kirk will be behind the dish, cleaning up. Dalton Varsho will be in center field, hitting out of the 5-hole. Cody Clement will be at third base, hitting out of the 6-hole. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa will be in the 7-hole, playing second base. Andres Jimenez will be at shortstop, hitting out of the 8-hole. And Miles Straw will be in right field, hitting out of the 9-hole. And Yesavage will be on the bump for the Blue Jays this afternoon. How we feeling? For those of you that have joined the stream, I want to thank you for taking time out of your busy Sunday NFL afternoon, and want to extend my appreciation for you taking time to listen to a little bit of baseball. If you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out, and if you are not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. I want to welcome Nancy, Real Bill, FJ, John the Beagle Dad, Cold Italian Pizza. Thank you for hopping in. Your support is most appreciated. Hey, Sean Browning. And how are we feeling about today's game? Is there confidence? Is there doubt? I'm going to start with we are just a few minutes before game time, and we'll be ready to get it on. Definitely hoping for a better showing today than we had yesterday. And hey, John, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Jake. We have today's postseason game that I'll be calling. And at 8 o'clock, I'll be on for the second AL wildcard game with the Tigers coming up against the Mariners. Should be an interesting day of baseball. And I'll be giving you updates on the NFL scoreboard also while this game is going on. Early this morning in London, the Vikings beat the Browns 21-17. Today, the Colts have demolished the Raiders 40-6. 2 minutes left in the game. The Broncos have a 18-17 lead over the Eagles. The Texans beat the Ravens 44-10. Panthers have a 27-24 lead on the Dolphins with 59 seconds left. Cowboys are beating the Jets 37-14 with 2 minutes left. The Saints are leading the Giants 26-14 with 40 seconds left. And the Cardinals and the Titans have just kicked off, as have Buccaneers and the Seahawks. And those are your active games for the day. Trey Yesavage is on the mound, listening to the last of his instructions. Grisham is stepping into the box. And the pitch is on the way, and it is down the heart of Broadway for call, strike one. Count is 0-1. Grisham is hitting .235 with 34 home runs on the season. And Yesavage sets, and he fires, and the pitch is way down low. Count is 1-1. And Yesavage sets and fires, and Grisham swings on a splitter out of the strike zone. Count is 1-2. And Yesavage sets. Pitch is on the way, and Grisham swings on it and tips it into the glove of Kirk for the strikeout. That is the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is the captain. All rise. The judge is in the chambers. Hey, Just, welcome to the stream. And the first pitch is a slider off the plate. Count is 1-0 to the captain. And the pitch is on the way. It is a splitter inside. Count is 2-0. And Yesavage sets and fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is 3-0. And Yesavage sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate for ball 4. So as the captain strips his gear off and heads to first base, Cody Bellinger will be coming up to bat, and that was a 4-pitch walk on the captain. And Yesavage sets, and the first pitch is on the way. It is a 4-seamer down low for call, ball 1. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way, and it is a fastball off the plate. Count is 2-0. And Yesavage sets and fires. The four-seamer catches the outside portion of the plate for call. Strike one. Count is 2-1. And the pitch is going to catch the top of the strike zone. It is called strike two. Count is even at deuce. What color is your goose, Cody? Time to get nasty, brother. And the pitch is on the way, and Bellinger fouls it off. Count is going to remain deuce. And Yesavage sets, fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed for strike three. And that is the second strikeout of the inning. Coming up to bat is Ben Rice. Hey, John, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. And Yesavage sets and fires, and the pitch catches the inside corner for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. And Yesavage sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Looks like he caught the bottom of the strike zone, but the umpire called it a ball, so the count is 1-1. And the pitch is on the way, and it is a splitter that is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. And Bryce is back in the box. Yesavage sets, fires, and Bryce swings at a pitch out of the strike zone. Yesavage is going to strike out three batters in the first inning. And as the Yankees are done, they leave a runner at first base. Coming up in the bottom of the first is going to be Springer, Snyder, and Guerrero. Once again, splitters down, swinging out of the strike zone. For those of you that have hopped in the stream, if you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out, and if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. And with 1:14 left in the fourth quarter, the Broncos have jumped out to a 21-17 lead on the Eagles. And in Seattle, the Buccaneers have jumped out to a 3-0 lead. And in Arizona, the Cardinals have jumped out to a 7-0 lead on the Titans. And that is your NFL scoreboard. You're right, John. They're swinging at crap. And some of the things that we have to worry about is Fried needs to pitch in front of the hitters, cannot be giving them free passes. The Yankees have to play clean defense. And Fried sets, and the first pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way, and this is foul down the third base line. Count is 1-1. And it looks like Wells has got something in his eye, and they're putting drops in him, so there's a little bit of a delay. And Fried is back on the mound. Springer's in the box, and he sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is bounced to McMahon. McMahon sets and fires across the diamond to Rice to record the first out of the inning. And Snyder is coming up to bat. And Fried sets. Pitch is on the way, and the sinker is down low. Count is 1-0. And Fried sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is a line drive to left field. Cody Bellinger is going to field it and get it back into the infield. The Davis Schneider picks up the first hit of the game. Coming up to bat is Vlad Guerrero Jr. And Fried checks the runner at first. He fires the first pitch, and it is a sinker down low to Vlad. Count is 1-0. Fried checks on the runner. He sets and fires, and he catches the bottom of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. And the pitch is on the way, and it is a bouncer through the infield. And Jazz is not going to be able to field this one cleanly, and that is going to be an infield hit for Guerrero. So the Blue Jays are going to have runners at first and second with one out. Coming up to bat is Alejandro Kirk. Pitch is on the way, and it is a curveball up and out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. And Fried sets. Pitch is on the way, and this one is smacked to Jazz Chisholm. He's going to step on second and fire to Rice at first for the double play. And that'll do it for the Blue Jays in the bottom of the first. Coming up in the top of the second is going to be Giancarlo Stanton, Jazz Chisholm, and Ryan McMahon. And can the Yankees bats snap out of this funk they've been in? Let's start with a hit. That'd be a nice thing to do. Doesn't carry, or at least not in this size. Hey, Johnny, welcome to the stream. For those who have hopped into the stream, if you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out, and if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. We are at 414 subs, looking to reach our milestone of 425. Any help that you can provide would be most appreciated. And Yesavage is back on the mound. Big G is at the plate, and the pitch is on the way, and he takes a fastball right down the heart of Broadway. For call, strike one. Pitch is on the way, and Stanton swings at a ball that's in the dirt. Count is 0-2. And Yesavage sets, and the pitch is on the way. It is in the dirt. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is on the way, and the slider is up out of the strike zone. Count is 2-2. Hey, Jacob. Glad to see that you guys are here in case my troll buddies show up and start spam bombing us. And Yesavage sets and fires, and the pitch is down low. Count is full, 3-2. And Yesavage sets, and Stanton hammers this one foul. Count is going to remain 3-2. And Yesavage sets, fires, and Stanton swings at a pitch down in the dirt. So he chased ball 4. And that's Yesavage's 4th strikeout of the day. Jazz Chisholm is coming up to bat. And the pitch is on the way. And Jazz weakly swings at a ball that is a pop into shallow center field. And Snyder is going to make the play. So another damn 1 pitch, 1 out. Fantastic. Coming up to bat is Ryan McMahon. And this asshat is back already. And the first pitch to McMahon is up out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. And the next pitch is on the way. It is right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike 1. Count is 1-1. Yesavage sets and fires, and McMahon swings on the pitch down in the dirt. Count is 1-2. Yesavage sets, and the pitch is down and away. Count is evened at 2-2. And the pitch is lined into right field, but Straw is not going to take a step, and the ball is directly at him. So that is going to do it for the Yankees in the top of the second. Coming up in the bottom of 2 is going to be Varsho, Clement, and Connor Falefa. For those of you that have hopped in the stream, if you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out, and if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. And let's see. There are no baseball scores to report since this is the first game of the afternoon. And with 5 minutes left in the first quarter, the Cardinals have taken a 7-3 lead over the Titans. And with 41 seconds left in the first quarter, the Bucks have a 3-0 lead over the Seahawks. Just getting underway is the Lions and the Bengals, and they're locked up at 0s, as is the Commanders and the Chargers. The late game tonight is going to be the Patriots and the Bills, and the Monday night game is going to be the Chiefs versus the Jaguars. And Bax is back on the mound. And back sets. First pitch is on the way to the far show, and it is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. And Fried sets. Pitch is on the way, and this one is hit into right field. Varsho is rounding first. Judge overplays the ball, and it gets past him. And Varsho is heading to third. So he is going to have a double with an error on Judge, resulting in the extra base. And the Blue Jays have a runner at third with nobody out. And Fried sets, fires, and this pitch is hammered to left field. Bellinger is going back, and this one is going to be out of here. And the Blue Jays take a 2-0 lead on the Yankees in the bottom of the second. Zader Kiner-Falefa is coming up to bat. Kiner-Falefa is a former Yankee. Hey, Charles, welcome to the stream. And the first pitch is on the way, and it is up out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. Fried sets and fires, and the pitch is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. And Fried sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is bounced to Rice at first. Rice is going to take it himself and step on the bag for the first out of the inning. And welcome to the stream, Joe. And stepping up to bat is Andres Jimenez, and the first pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. And the next pitch is on the way. It is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. And Fried sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed for strike three. That is going to be Fried's first strikeout of the day. Coming up to bat is Miles Straw. And Fried sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is a high fly ball to shallow left center field. Cody Bellinger is tracking it and is going to make the play for the third out of the inning. But not before the Blue Jays jump on the Yankees and take a 2-0 lead on a Ernie Clement 2-run home run. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the top of the third is going to be Anthony Volpe, Austin Wells, and Trent Grisham. And for those of you that are in the stream, if you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. Done? Well, I told you, it's a quick release.
Take these shots and stay in the package.
Look and see if there's actually a compartment to stick the blades in on there. There should be.
I don't care. It looks like a sister store.
Okay, if that's the case, then so be it.
The guy told me at the store that the Craftsman doesn't manufacture the Ryobi ones. The Craftsman got out of the paperwork off.
Hey, Dennis, welcome to the stream. And in the NFL, the Lions have taken a 7-0 lead over the Bengals. And Yesavage sets, and the first pitch is up high for ball one. Count is 1-0. And Yesavage sets and fires, and the slider is inside. Count is 2-0. Yesavage sets and fires, and the pitch paints the inside portion of the plate for call. Strike one. Count is 2-1. And the pitch is on the way, and Volpe fouls this one down the right field line. Count is 2-2 as Volpe takes time out. And Yesavage sets. Pitch is on the way, and Volpe swings on and misses the fastball for strike three, and that is Yesavage's 5th strikeout of the game. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells. And Yesavage sets, and the first pitch is a splitter in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Yesavage sets and fires, and the splitter is in there for call. Strike two. Count is 0-2. Yesavage sets, fires, and the splitter is swung out in the dirt. And that is strikeout number 6 for Yesavage. 2 outs for the Yankees. Trent Grisham coming up to bat. He is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout already. And Yesavage sets. First pitch is up and inside to Grisham. Count is 1-0. Yesavage sets, and the splitter is Swagotted Bist. Count is what and what. And the pitch is on the way, and Grisham fouls it off. Count is 1-2. And Yesavage sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is down low for ball 2. Count is 1-2. And the next pitch bounces in front of the plate. Count is now full, 3-2. And Yesavage sets and fires, and the pitch is in there for call, strike 3. And Yesavage strikes out the side. That is the 7th strikeout of the afternoon for young Blue Jay pitcher. Coming up in the bottom of the third is going to be Springer, Snyder, and Guerrero. And in the NFL scoreboard, the Vikings beat the Browns 21-17 this morning in London. Colts beat the Raiders 40-6. Broncos toppled the Eagles 21-17. Texans beat the Ravens 44-10. Panthers beat the Dolphins 27-24. The Cowboys beat the Jets 37-22. The Saints beat the Giants 26-14. And with 14 minutes left in the second quarter, the Cardinals lead the Titans 14-3. With 11 minutes left in the second quarter, Buccaneers lead the Seahawks 6-0. With 5 minutes left in the first quarter, the Lions lead the Bengals 7-0. And with 7 minutes left in the first quarter, the Chargers lead the Commanders 7-0. And the first pitch is on the way to Springer, and he lines it straight at Jazz for the first out of the inning. One up, one down, one pitch. Coming up to bat is Snyder. And Freed sets. First pitch is on the way, and the pitch is down low. Sweeper. Count is 1-0. And Freed sets and fires, and the changeup is swung on and missed. Count is evened at 1-1. And Freed sets, fires, and the pitch is a sinker there for call. Strike two. Count is 1-2. And Freed sets, fires, and the curveball is just off the plate. Count is evened at 2-2. What color's your goose, Max? Freed sets, fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is now 3-2. Freed sets, fires, and the pitch is off the plate. That is ball 4. Coming up to bat is Vlad Guerrero Jr. He got on with an infield hit his first at bat. And the first pitch is on the way, and it is lined to center field. Grisham is going to field it, and Snyder is going to advance to third base. So the Blue Jays are going to have runners at first and third with one out. Coming up to bat is Alejandro Kirk. And Freed sets. First pitch is on the way, and it is a changeup in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Freed sets, fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is 1-1. And Freed sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is now 2-1. And the next pitch is swung on and missed. Count is now evened at 2-2. And Kirk takes timeout. And Freed sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is chopped to first. Rice flips it to first and gets Kirk, but Snyder is going to score, so the Blue Jays have a 3-0 lead. Guerrero is going to advance to second. Coming up to bat is Dalton Varsho. Pitch is on the way, and this one is hit down the right field line. Guerrero is rounding third, and he is going to end up scoring. Varsho is going to be at second with a stand-up double. And Fried sets, and the first pitch is swung on by Clement. Clement is 1 for 1 on the day with a 2-run homer in his first at bat. And the pitch is on the way, and it is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 1-1. And the next pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is 1-2. Fried sets and fires, and this one is hit it to left field. Bellinger is going to field it, and Varsho is going to score. So the Blue Jays now have a 5-0 lead. Clement is going to advance to second on the throw from Bellinger home. And Fried sets, and the pitch is up high and inside. Count is 1-0 to Kinder Falefa. And Cruz is warming up in the bullpen. And the pitch is a towering fly ball to center field. Grisham is tracking it and is going to make the play for the third out of the inning. So as we head to the top of the fourth, the Blue Jays have taken a 5 lead on the Yankees. Coming up to bat is Aaron Judge, Cody Bellinger, and Ben Rice. And for those of you that are in the stream, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing 2, 1 and the same. Hey, Lenny, welcome to the stream. And the captain is up. All rise. The judge is in the chambers. And the first pitch is in there for call, strike 1. Judge walked at his first plate appearance. And the next pitch is a splitter down low. Count is what and what. And Yesavage sets, pitch is on the way. And that is tipped into the glove of Kirk. Count is even at deuce. And judge takes timeout in traditional fashion with 2 strikes. Picks up a dirt clump and throws it to the side. Pitch is on the way, and that is down low for ball 3. Count is full. And the pitch is on the way. A judge swings out a pitch outside of the strike zone for strike 3. And that is going to be the 8th strikeout of the day for Yesavage. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger. He is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. And the first pitch is just outside to Bellinger. And the next pitch is down in the dirt. Count is 2-0. And the pitch is in there for call, strike one. Pitch is on the way and it is inside. Count is 3-1. And the pitch is foul down the first base line. And Yesavage sets and pitch is swung on and missed for strike three. Coming up to bat is Ben Rice. And the first pitch to Rice is down low. Count is 1-0. And the next pitch is in there for call, strike one. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is in there for call, strike two. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is inside. Count is evened at deuce. And the next pitch is swung on and missed. And that is strike three. I swear to God, Rice is lost at the plate. I'm benching him and putting Goldie in. I don't give a damn who's on the mound. Bellinger is lost. I'm benching him. I'm putting Dominguez in. I don't see anything out of Volpe. I'm putting Volpe's ass on the bench and I'm putting Caballero in. And I will bring Rosario. I will pull the whole bench and replace every damn starter right now. And for those of you that are still here, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. Coming up in the bottom of the fourth is going to be Jimenez, Straw, and Springer. And let's see, blah, blah, blah. So I'm changing out of my Yankees jersey and going to a winner's jersey in the Kansas City Chiefs. So hopefully they will do something for my freaking birthday that makes me actually happy, unlike this horse shit. And we're in hat change number 3 right now. I've got about 6 more, so I've got plenty to switch over to. And Freed sets, and the first pitch to Jimenez is in there for call, strike 1. Freed sets and fires, and the curveball is in the dirt. Count is 1-1. And Freed sets and fires, and the pitch is down and low. Count is now 2-1. And the pitch is on the way, and it is fouled down the third base line. Count is 2-2. And the pitch is on the way, and it is a slow roller to third base. McMahon is going to fire it across the diamond, and Jimenez is going to beat the throw. So the Blue Jays have a runner at first with nobody out. And Freed sets. First pitch. Draw shows bunting. The pitch is down low. Count is 1-0. Freed sets, fires, straw shows butt again, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is 2-0. And the pitch is on the way, and it is bunted foul. Count is 2-1. Thanks, Evan. Most appreciated, brother. And Freed sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is 3-1. Freed sets, and the pitch catches the outside corner. Count is now 3-2. And Fried sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate for ball 4. So the Blue Jays are now going to have runners at first and second with nobody out. So 8 and 9 have reached, and Springer is coming up to bat. And Boone is coming out, and they are going to be making a pitching change. And Will Warren is coming in for Max Fried. So good, goodly. Thanks, Sean. Most appreciated. Birthday's actually tomorrow. My birthday wish was to have a Yankee win today and a Chiefs win tomorrow. Well, there is definitely a plethora of Hallmark Christmas movies. My wife would appreciate that. And I'm one of those guys that's an eternal optimist. And as Yogi says, it ain't over till it's over. La 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 la. And let's see what Will Ward is going to do for us today. And Ward sets. First pitch is a ball in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is on the way, and it is inside. Count is 1-1. And the next pitch is off the plate. Count is now 2-1. And the pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is 3-1. And let's see. Is this going to be a walk? And the pitch is off the plate for ball 4. So now the Blue Jays are going to have bases loaded with nobody out, and Travis Snyder coming up to bat. Count is, or he is 1-for-1 on the day with a single, a run scored, and a base on balls. And the pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is 1-0. And that is 5 balls in a row by Warren. And Warren sets and fires, and the pitch is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and it catches the inside corner. Count is 1-2. And Warren sets. And he fires, and the pitch paints the outside corner for call. Strike three. And that is going to be the first out of the inning. Can the Yankees escape unscathed? Oh, and here comes Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 for 2 on the day with a and the first pitch is on the way, and it is a sweeper off the plate. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way, and wow, looks like he caught the bottom of the strike zone, but it is called ball 2. Count is 2-0. Well, if this fat bastard puts it on the ground, he's not beating anything out. And the pitch is on the way, and it is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 2-1. And Warren sets. Pitch is on the way. And this one is hammered. This one is definitely going to be gone. And the score is now 9-0 with a grand slam from Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And let's see, in the active NFL scoreboard, the Cardinals now lead the Titans 21-6. The Buccaneers are leading the Seahawks 13-7. And the Lions are leading the Bengals 14-0. Chargers are leading the Commanders 10-0. And those are our active NFL games at the moment. Well, let's see. Alejandro Kirk is coming up, so I suppose we're going to see what he has to say. And the first pitch is a sweeper off the plate. Not sure exactly what the logic was bringing Warren in, a guy who has an 18 ERA against the Blue Jays, but what the hell? And Warren sets and fires, and the next pitch is off the plate. Count is 2-0. And the pitch is on the way, and it is foul straight back. Count is 2-1. And the pitch is on the way, and it is inside. Count is 3-1. Huh. And the pitch is on the way, and it is in there for call, strike two. That fat bastard was walking to first base thinking he had a free pass, but now he gets to come back and the pitch is grounded into right field. And that is another base runner. And you know the thing that's more aggravating than anything? And the first pitch to Varsho is a ball up and in. Count is 1-0. And Warren sets. I don't have a voice. You can't hear me. And the ball is fouled off. Count is 1-1. Warren sets. And he fires, and the pitch is chop foul. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is 2-2. And oh shit, here it goes. And the Varsho hits a 2-run homer. And now the Blue Jays have a 11-0 lead on the Yankees. Now, the most aggravating fucking thing for me today is I hate John Smoltz. And to listen to him gloat about this game is just nerve wracking. And Warren sets, and the pitch is a high fly ball to left field. And Bellinger is going to make the play. And the pitch is on the way, and it is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way, and it catches the outside corner for call, strike one. And the pitch is on the way, and it is bounced to Jazz. Jazz is going to flip it to Rice for the third out of the inning. And that is going to do it for the Blue Jays, but not before they drop a 6 spot in the bottom of the fourth. Coming up in the top of the fifth is going to be Giancarlo Stanton, Jazz Chisholm, and Ryan McMahon. Yeah, you guys are right. We did kick his ass in the World Series, and he has never gotten over it. And constantly, as an announcer, you're supposed to sort of be impartial, but this guy just sees hate for the Yankees every freaking broadcast we're on. That's why I hate it when the American League championships are on Fox, because I just can't stand listening to him and that clown from ESPN, Eduardo Rodriguez, is another one. And I feel sorry for Coney having to sit next to that jackass and the other one, having to listen to all this crap talking. Well, I am a pretty good golfer. I'm actually a scratch golfer. And I might have considered it, but when I start calling a play by play, I will sit there and suffer till the bitter end. And it's starting to get a little dark. So I don't know. I might be able to get 9 holes in. Yeah, the funny thing about the '96 World Series is my ship was on deployment, and we pulled into Greece for a overhaul period. So we were there for the entire World Series, and up front, the first couple of games, I was one of few Yankee fans there, and I was dishing out drinks like no tomorrow on games and bets. But by the time it was all said and done, I ended up making my fair share back, plus a lot of cash, and it all worked out in the end. And the first pitch to Stanton is off the plate for ball one. Count is 1-0. And Yesavage sets and fires, and the next pitch is off the plate. Count is 2-0. Pitch is on the way, and Stanton hammers this one to Clement. Clement fires across the diamond. It is off the mark, and Guerrero is going to apply the tag on Stanton as he's lumbering down the first line. And that is at least an out that is not a strikeout. So there's a plus. And it's time for another fucking hat change. And Jazz Chisholm is up. And the first pitch is off the plate. And the pitch is on the way. And Jazz actually hits one through the infield. It ricochets off of Guerrero and into right field. And, well, Jazz isn't even going to get credit for a hit. They're going to give him an error on. And the first pitch is on the way. And it is fouled off by McMahon. Count is 0-1. So if Jazz steals second base, is it going to be defensive indifference? And Yesavage sets. And the pitch is in there for call. Strike two. Count is 0-2. And the pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is fouled off. Count is going to remain 1-2. And the pitch is on the way, and it is an elevator shaft home run towards third base. Clement is circling it, and he is going to make the play in foul territory for the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Anthony Volpe. He is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. Pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. And the next pitch is in there for call. Strike 2. Count is 0-2. And the next pitch is on the way, and it is inside. Count is 1-2. Pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed for strike 3. Like I said, if I was Boone, I would pull everybody with 2 strikeouts. I would put the entire bench out there. I don't give a damn. If you strike out 2, I pull you off the field and I'd play with 8 players until we were down to 4 or 5. They want to embarrass the Yankees and the team, they can be embarrassed their damn selves. And we'll go talk about some more interesting stuff than this horse crap game. Let's see. With 1 minute 5 seconds left in the second quarter, the Cardinals lead the Titans 21-6. With 14 minutes in the third quarter, the Buccaneers lead the Seahawks 13-7. And with 4 minutes left in the second quarter, the Lions lead the Bengals 14 donut. With a minute 45 left in the second quarter, the Chargers lead the Commanders 10-7. That's a close game. The Sunday night football game is going to be at 8:20 with the Patriots first facing the Bills. And tomorrow, Monday night football game is going to be the Chiefs versus the Jaguars. And then on Thursday, the Eagles will be facing the Giants in the Meadowlands at 8:15 for Thursday night football. For those of you who have hung out, if you have not, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. And Jimenez is up to bat. And the first pitch is grounded to Jazz Chisholm, who flips it to Rice for the first out of the inning. What pitch? What out? Who would have thunk it? Kyle Straw is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 1 on the day. Interesting fact. The only Blue Jay who has not scored is IKF. And the first pitch is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. And Warren sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is chopped down the third baseline. Foul. Count is 1-1. Well, I don't know about the pet, Jod. I question Ward actually even being on the roster. The dude has got like an 18 ERA against the Blue Jays. So we're going to bring him into the game and think that it's going to work out. Give me a freaking break. I think the Yankees have put the no moss sign out. And the pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 2-2. And the pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed for a strikeout. And that is the second out in the fifth. I think they may have gotten tired from swinging the bat so damn much. And let's see, Springer is coming up to bat. And the pitch is on the way. Wow. And that one is hammered to left center field, and they're not even going to run after it because that one is out of here. And that is going to be a solo shot home run. And the Blue Jays jump out to a commanding 12-0 lead. But there is still hope that the Yankees will make their comeback and take the lead in this game. Good googly woogly. He hit the shit out of that ball. And I hate that goddamn jacket too. And Warren sets and fires and throws it all the way to the backstop. Spectacular. Oh, I guess he threw a strike that I missed while I was complaining. So the count is 1-1. And the pitch is on the way, and it is chop foul. Count is 1-2. Speaking of bobs, Jaden Daniels just threw a 30-yard bob down the field that was caught with the defender hanging on his back. And he just fired another 20-yard bob. 38 seconds left. The Commanders are rushing to the line of scrimmage, and he spikes the ball to stop the clock. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is on the way, and it is a sweeper off the plate. Count is now 2-2. And the Commanders line up for the field goal, and they put it right through the uprights. So that game is tied at 10 apiece. And the ball is off the plate. Count is now full, 3-2. And the next pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. And that's going to do it for the Astros, or the Blue Jays, for the bottom of the 5th, but not before the Jays add another run. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells, Trent Grisham, and Aaron Judge. I think it's time for JC Escarra to get an at bat. Let's go, Yankees. Well, the one plus on today's game, I usually average about 7 to 10% dislikes on my stream. So I don't think that I'll meet the 10% mark. I may only go 5% today. So, it is what it is. Well, John, I don't know who gives me dislikes, and frankly, I don't really care, but some people are motivated by monetization and super chats and memberships and all that stuff. I just call these games because I love the sport itself. But like I said, I will call this game to the bitter end. And I've already scheduled the Detroit Tigers Mariners game later this evening. My average is now back to its norm, and I'm a 210 bowler. And the first pitch to Wells is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. And Yesavage sets and pitches, and Wells hits an elevator shaft home run to shallow center field, and Jimenez is backing up, and he makes the play for the first out. Huh. Oh, they're taking Yesavage out of the game. And let's see. Justin Burley is coming in to replace Yesavage. Like I said, I would have pulled everyone who had 2 strikes and replaced them with our bench guy for 2 strikeouts. I am a bowler. I'm a scratch golfer. I play guitar, acoustic. I play, I used to compete in men's beach volleyball. Yeah, Sean, he has a no hitter. This is his 4th major league start. And frankly, he's not going to go 9. And he's given up a walk already. So it's not a perfect game. I think if he had a perfect game, they'd keep him in. And Trent Grisham is coming up to bat with 1 out. And the first pitch is on the way, and it is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is on the way, and it is in there for call. Strike 2. Count is 0-2. And Burl sets and fires, and the pitch is grounded to Guerrero, who's going to flip it to Burl to record the 2nd out of the inning. And the judge is in the chambers. And the first pitch is down low. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way, and the captain fouls this one down the third base line. Count is 1-1. Hey, T-Rod, the road. And the next pitch is on the way. It is ball 2. Count is 2-1. And the pitch is on the way, and it is in there for call. Strike 2. Count is 2-2. What color is your goose, Aaron? And the pitch is on the way, and Judge hammers this one into the gap. Jimenez fires, and Judge is going to beat the throw out for an infield single, the first hit for the Yankees of the afternoon. The comeback is on the way. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger. And the pitch is on the way, and it is going to be in there for call. Strike one. And Judge is going to steal second. So are the Yankees going to get on the board? And the next pitch is in there for call. Strike two. Count is 0-2. And Brule sets. Pitch is on the way. And this one is hammered to left field. This one is going, and gone. And the Yankees are going to get on the board with a 2-run homer by Cody Bellinger. That is the Yankees' first postseason home run. And the comeback is on the way. Yankees down 12-2. So we will see what we see. Are we going to continue to hit? Who knows? And the pitch is on the way, and Bryce pops this one into the triangle for left field, and that is going to drop in for a single. So that is going to be the third hit of the game. And they're on the phone to call. Snyder is coming out to pull his pitcher. No, brother. Leave him in just for a little bit longer. Don't you come back no more. One more time. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Can the Yankees mount another 10 runs to get back tied in this game? Not if Will Warren is on the mound. However, what do you know? Come on, Yankee fans. There's no happiness, no chat going in there. Awfully quiet. For those of you who have hung in here in this brutal game, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. Let's see. Big G and Carlos Stanton is coming up to bat. What's he going to do? He is 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. I'm wearing my Astros hate hat from 2017. Maybe we can get a little bit of magic out of this damn thing, because it didn't help when we were getting cheated. And it looks like Braden Fisher is going to be coming into the game. Snyder might be worried. Hell, he might put his closer in right now to freaking stem the Yankee tide. And the first pitch is on the way to Big G, and it is a curveball in the dirt. Count is 1-0. And Rule sets and fires. The pitch is a slider swung on and missed. Count is evened at 1-1. Head Rule sets, fires. The pitch is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 2-1. And the next pitch is up and in. Count is now 3-1. Yeah, the pitch is on the way, and this is hammered by Stanton down the left field line. Going to make it into the corner, and Rice is going to stop at third. Stanton is going to be at second with a stand-up double, and that is 4 hits in a row for the Yankees. Coming up to bat is Jazz Chisholm. Of course, Jazz will be swinging to the fence for God knows what the hell we'll see. And Fisher sets. And he fires, and the first pitch is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. And Fisher sets and fires, and the curveball is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. And the pitch is a curveball hammered foul. Count is 1-2. And it looks like they're warming up Fluharty. And the pitch is on the way, and Jazz fouls this one down the first base line. Count is going to remain 1-2. And Jazz takes timeout. And the pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed for strike 3. And that is going to do it for the Yankees in the top of the 6th, but not before we get on the board with 4 hits and a 2-run homer by Cody Bellinger. Score is 12-2. And for those of you that are here, if you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out, and if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. La 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 la. Jonathan, I have no clue what changes the Yankees are going to make. And let's see, in the Commanders Chargers game, it is 2nd and 1. There's 12 minutes in the third quarter. And the Commanders have the ball on their 18-yard line. So they're threatening to score once again. Coming up to bat is Vlad Guerrero. Will Warren is coming up to pitch again, and he only gave up a grand slam to Vladdy his last at bat. And Warren sets and fires, and the first pitch is in there for call, strike one. Count is 0-1. No problem, T-Road. And Warren sets and fires, and the pitch is a sinker inside. Count is 1-1. And Warren sets, fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is now 2-1. Yeah, no problem, T-Road. It is a pain in the ass, but I called a lot of bad games for the Yankees this year. And the pitch is chop foul. Count is evened at 2-2. Are we going to retire this jackass for once today? He's already 3 for 3 with a freaking grand slam. And Warren sets. Pitch is on the way. And it is a towering fly ball to center field. Grisham is tracking it and makes the play for the first out of the day. Hallelujah. We retired that jackass today. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Victory is mine, says the Yankees. Coming up to bat is Alejandro Kirk. He is 1 for 3 on the day with a RBI and a run scored. And let's see. Warren sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-1. La 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 la. And Warren sets and fires, and this ball is a towering fly ball to center field. Grisham is drifting back, and he makes a hot dog basket catch for the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Dalton Varsho. He has a 3 for 3 afternoon going with a homer, a double, and 3 RBIs. And the Commanders have the ball on the 5-yard line. It is first and goal. And the first pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-1. And the Commanders punch the ball in for a touchdown. And the pitch is on the way. It is fouled off. Count is 1-2. And Warren sets. Pitch is on the way, and this one is hammered to right field. And guess what? This one's going to be a freaking home run, too. So that is going to be a 13-2 lead for the Blue Jacks. That is Varsho's second home run on the day. That left his bat at 95 miles an hour and traveled 346 feet. Let's see, Ernie Clement is coming up to bat. He is 2 for 3 on the day with a single and a 2-run homer. And Warren sets, and the first pitch is in there for call, strike one. Are we taking the next three? Well, it's not outside the realm of possibility, as unlikely as it may seem. However, we will see what we see. And the pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is 0-2. And the pitch is on the way, and it is slapped to left field or right field. Judge is going to close in on it, and that is going to be another base hit for the Blue Jays. Coming up to bat is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He is the only Blue Jay not to score today. Hell, he doesn't even have a hit. He's 0 for 3. And the pitch is on the way, and it paints the outside corner for call, strike one. Count is 0-1. Kiner-Falefa has 2 groundouts and a flyout today. And the pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is 0-2. And the pitch is down low. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is on the way, and IKF fouls this one off. Count is going to remain 1-2. And the pitch is on the way, and this one is fouled off. Count is going to remain 1-2. And let's see, the Commanders blitz and sack Herbert for a 7-yard loss. Yeah, Lenny, of course they do. And the pitch is on the way, and it is a sweeper off the plate. Called ball 2. Count is evened at 2-2. And the pitch is on the way for call, strike 3. And that is going to do it for the Blue Jays in the bottom of the 6th. And they only scored 1 run. So the score is now 13-2. So what's for dinner tonight? Because I'm calling this bullshit and I'm getting hungry. Hungry. And Herbert completed a 20-yard pass down the field to make first down, but they had an illegal formation set up, so hence the ball is coming back. And once again, one of the right tackle was not lined up on the line. So now it is second down and 33 for the Chargers. Oh, they're bringing in Eric Lauder to replace Braden Fisher. They're bringing in their fireballer. Let's see. Mashed potatoes is your meal, Sean? And Lenny Baker is having chicken parm. And the Chargers complete a short pass. It is now 4th and 29. And they'll be kicking it away from their end zone. Hey, Jose, welcome to the stream. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, and my sister is eating steak and mashed potatoes, always a good meal. I was thinking perhaps fish, chips, and some shrimp. And the first pitch is grooved in there for call. Strike one on Ryan McMahon. Count is 0-1. Yeah, I'm diabetic and I'm not fat. I'm not fasting. And the next pitch is off the plate. Count is 1-1. So I am definitely not fasting. In my younger days, I'd probably puke because I was so sick of this game. And the pitch is hammered through the right side of the infield, and that is going to be another hit for the Yankees. First base hit for McMahon. Coming up to bat is Anthony Volpe, who is 0 for 2 on the day with a pair of strikeouts. And the secondary is, if I'm not too pissed off, I'll be calling the Tigers and Mariners game 2. And Lauer sets. And he fires, and the pitch is a curveball in there for call. Strike one on Volpe. And Lauer sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is inside for ball one. Count is 1-1. And the pitch is on the way, and Volpe fouls this one straight back. Count is 1-2. So is Volpe going to get his gold or his hat trick on this next pitch? And the pitch is on the way, and Volpe fouls this one off. Count is going to remain 1-2. So, what kind of pizza are you looking for, Lenny? And the pitch is on the way. And that is in there for call, strike 3. So Anthony has a hat trick for the day. Hey, Brandon, how you doing? And it looks like Paul Goldschmidt is going to get his first official at bat of this series because he's replacing Austin Wells. And Lauer sets and fires, and the pitch is inside for call, strike 1. And the pitch is inside. Count is 1-1. The Yankees have one out with a runner at first. And the pitch is on the way. It is down low. Count is 2-1. Goldie's hitting about 350 against left-handed pitchers. Is he going to get it done? And the pitch is on the way, and Goldie slaps this one into right field.
I'm bringing the good luck from.
Come here, baby.
Yeah.
So the Yankees have runners at first and second with one out. Trent Grisham is coming up to bat. Come here, baby.
Yeah.
Grisham is 0 for 3 on the day with a pair of strikeouts.
Yankee.
All right, come on.
Yeah, I know you don't feel it.
That's my baby. And the pitch is on the way. And it is up and inside.
Papa,
Yeah.
can you build that boat last night?
Yeah, I'll build that boat someday.
Mama,
Pitch is on the way, and Grisham fouls this one off. Can you say, let's go Yankees? A little louder.
A lot more emphasis. Come on, you got to cheer them on.
Let's go Yankees.
Yankees.
All right, baby. You feeling okay?
Yes.
Feeling better?
No.
No.
All right. Can he have his little car?
What car? What car? I don't know anything about that. I didn't buy it for him.
You bought it.
Fine, I don't care.
Here.
Let's go.
And let's see. Flowers sets, and he fires, and Grisham hammers this one through the infield. Yankees are going to have the bases juiced full of Yankees with one out. All rise. The judges in the chambers.
Let's hope he actually does something. Okay. We're doing BLT's baked potatoes tonight, and we're taking you out for dinner tomorrow.
And it looks like Snyder is bringing Tommy Nance in the game. So we will say,
hit the road, Jack. Don't you
come back no more. One more time.
Hit the road,
Jack.
Don't you come back no more.
Let's see. The score is 13-2 right now for the Blue Jays. And for those of you that are here, if you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out. It's not that you like the game, it's that you like the channel. Yep, you're right. It is Fox 1. And Johnny, we're making a historic comeback. I agree. If not now, then when? And let's see, the Commanders have put up a field goal with 5 minutes left in the third quarter, and they now take a 20-10 lead on the San Diego Chargers. Let's go, Commanders. So is the captain going to do anything with the bases juiced? And the perch is on the way, and this one is fouled off. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is on the way, and it is inside. Count is 1-1. And the pitch is on the way, and Judge hammers this one to center field. And this one is going to drop in, and Varsho is going to catch it on a hop. And the Yankees are going to add another run to bring us to 13-3. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger. Only 10 more runs to go. Let's go, Yankees. And the pitch is on the way, and Bellinger takes a ball outside. Count is 1-0. Bellinger is 1 for 3 on the day with a 2-run home run. And Nance sets and fires, and Bellinger swings on and misses the pitch. Count is 1-1. And Nance sets. Pitch is on the way. And Bellinger slaps this one to left field, and it is going to drop in there. Actually, it's a sliding catch. But Goldschmidt is going to tag and head home for the 4th run of the game for the Yankees. So let's go, Yankees. 13-4, 9 runs down. That was a great catch by Straw. Nice sliding play by Miles Straw. Coming up to bat is Ben Rice. Papa, what?
We've got one.
And the pitch is outside. Count is 1-0 on Rice. Rice is 1 for 3 on the day with a pair of strikeouts. And Nance sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is a curveball dropped in there for call. Strike 1. Count is evened at 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and it is a curveball outside. Count is now 2-1. And the pitch is on the way. And this one is slammed off the wall. And Lucas is going to go back and watch it hit off the wall. And Rice is going to be in there for a double. And the Yankees are going to add another run. And the score is now 13-5. So coming up to that is Giancarlo Stanton. Can he be a difference maker in this game? And the first pitch to Stanton is a slider off base or off the plate. Count is 1-0. Stanton is 1 for 3 on the day with a double. And the pitch is on the way, and it is a slider off the plate. Count is 2-0. And Fluharty is warming up more intensely. And the pitch is on the way, and the curveball is hit foul. Count is 2-1. And Dad sets, fires, and the pitch is hammered foul. Count is 2-2. Deuce, deuce. What color is your goose, Giancarlo? Pitch is on the way, and Stanton hammers a single to left field. And that is going to bring in 2. So that is going to bring the score down to 13-7. Jazz Chisholm is coming up to bat. So the deficit is closing. Only 6 runs down on the Blue Jays. And here you go.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you
And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. And it looks like Mason Fluharty is coming in the game. And one more time.
Hit the road,
Hit the road, Jack.
Don't you
Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. So the Yankees have added a 5 spot in this inning. Can we keep it rolling? Can Jazz add a couple more? Bring it to a 13-9 game? Guess we're going to find out. And for those of you that have hug Ed, if you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. Dodd, I would love to see Jazz hit a home run and freaking cause Snyder to crap himself. Could the Yankees be on the verge of making the greatest playoff comeback in history? Did my little man sitting in my lap saying, "Let's go Yankees, bring the team some good luck"? And the pitch is on the way, and Jazz swings on a sweeper off the plate. And Fluharty sets. Pitch is on the way, and Jazz grounds this one to Guerrero. He's going to take it himself for the third out of the inning. Hey, NES, welcome to the stream. That is going to do it for the Yankees in the top of the seventh, but not before the team adds a 5 spot to close the gap to 13-7, 6 runs down. Coming up to bat for the Blue Jays is Jimenez, Straw, and Springer. And I will be back in just a moment. And they're going to keep Warren in the game. First pitch is in there for a call, strike 1. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is on the way, and Jimenez fouls it off. Count is 0-2. Pitch is on the way, and it is a lazy fly ball to right field. And Judge is going to make the play for the first out. Yes, John, I did say it's not over till it's over. And the pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate to Straw. Count is 1-0. Straw is 0 for 2 on the day with a walk. And Warren sets and fires, and the sinker is down low. Count is 2-0. And the pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off of Rice's face mask. Count is 2-1. And the pitch is on the way. And it is fouled off. Count is evened at 2-2. Pitch is on the way and fouled off once again. Count is going to remain 2-2. Warren sets, fires, and this is chopped up the middle. Jazz is going to field it and fire it to Goldie at first to record the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is George Springer. 1 for 3 on the day with a solo shot home run. Pitch is on the way, and this one is hammered to left center field. It's going to be off the wall. Bellinger fills it and shoots it back into the infield. George Springer is going to be there with a 2-out double. And Lucas is coming in to bat. Pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is 0-1. And Warren sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is 0-2. Warren checks on the runner at second. Fires the pitch, and it is down low, kicks away from Rice, and Springer is going to advance to third on the wild pitch. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Rice and McMahon are chasing it, but it is going to make it into the stands, and the count is going to remain 1-2. And Warren sets. Pitch is on the way, and he misses outside. Count is evened at deuce deuce. Edward sets. Pitch is out of the way, and this is a towering fly ball to left field. Bellinger is tracking it, and he makes the play for the third out of the inning. And that is going to do it for the Blue Jays in the bottom of the seventh. Coming up to bat for the Yankees is going to be Ryan McMahon. Anthony Volpe and Paul Goldschmidt. And it looks like they're going to make a change. Luis Varland is coming in to replace Flu Hardy. McMahon is 1 for 3 on the day with a single and a run scored. And that is the first inning since the first that the Blue Jays did not score. Can we take advantage of it and close the gap a little further? And for those of you that have hopped in the stream, if you could, please hit the like button. Share the channel out. We are at 19 likes, looking for 20, and your support would be most appreciated. And let's go over some football scores. For the active games this evening, or this afternoon, the Titans are leading or trailing the Cardinals 21-12. The Seahawks are leading the Buccaneers 35-28. The Lions are beating the Bengals 28-10. Commanders are up 20-10 on the Chargers. And the late night game is going to be the Bills and the Patriots. Ed Varland sets, Ed fires, and the pitch is up out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. And McMahon lays a bunt down. Varland is going to field it and shoot it just before McMahon makes it to the bag for the first out. Coming up to bat is Anthony Volpe. He is 0 for 3 on the day with a hat trick. Is he going to avoid the golden sombrero? And for those of you that are watching the stream, if you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. First pitch to Volpe is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Varland sets and fires, and Volpe swings over the top of a curveball. Count is 1-1. Varland sets, fires, and the curveball is off the plate. Count is now 2-1. Varland sets, fires, and Volpe chops this one foul. Count is evened at 2-2. Ed Varland sets, Ed fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is now full, 3-2. Varland sets, fires, and the pitch is chopped right back to Varland, who's going to flip it to Guerrero for the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch is out of the way, and Goldie fouls this one straight back. Pitch is on the way, and it is chopped to third base. Kamut is going to field it and fire to Guerrero for the third out of the inning. And that is going to do it for the Yankees in the eighth inning. Coming up to bat is going to be Guerrero, Kirk, and Varsho. And they are a combined 8 for 12 with 3 home runs. Yeah, John, boy, that was a crappy at bat. Only thing I can say is at least he didn't strike out. He already has a hat trick. I just didn't feel like seeing him have the golden sombrero on top of it. And for those of you who have hopped into the stream, if you could please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. And in the Commanders game, Commanders intercept Herbert's pass at the goal line. And the first pitch to Guerrero is in there for call, strike one. Guerrero is 3 for 4 on the day with a pair of singles and a grand slam. Pitch is on the way, and this is a towering fly ball to right field. Judge is closing on it and is going to make the play in shallow right field for the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Alejandro Kirk, 1 for 4 on the day with a single, RBI, and a run scored. And the pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off by Kirk. Count is 0-1. Pitch is on the way, and Kirk fouls this one off. Count is 0-2. And Warren sets and fires, and this is a towering fly ball to left center field. Bellinger is going to make a running catch for the second out. And Varsho is coming up to bat. He is 4 for 4 on the day with a pair of doubles and a pair of home runs. And it looks like Warren is getting pulled out of the game for for Luke Weaver. Lord have mercy. And for those of you who haven't been paying attention, Weaver has faced 6 batters this season or this postseason and has not recorded a single out. And for those of you that have hopped in the stream, if you could please hit the like button, share the channel out, and if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. We have 19 likes so far, hoping to get to 20. So anything that you can do to help that out, please do so. Weaver sets, fires, and the pitch is a towering fly ball to left field. Bellinger is tracking it and is going to make the play for the third out of the inning. And that is going to do it for the Blue Jays in the bottom of the 8th. And that is the second consecutive no-run inning for the Blue Jays, third on the day. Coming up to bat in the top of the ninth is going to be Trent Grisham, Aaron Judge, and Cody Bellinger. Question is, who are they going to be facing? And it looks like Sir Anthony Dominguez is coming in to replace Varlin. For those of you that have hopped in the stream, if you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out, and if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. And Trent Grisham is stepping up to the box. He is 1 for 4 on the day. And Dominguez sets. First pitch is on the way, and he paints the outside corner for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is on the way, and Grisham hammers this one foul. Count is 0-2. And Dominguez sets, fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is 1-2. Pitch is on the way, and Grisham swings and misses for strike three, and that is the first out of the top of the ninth. And all rise. The judge is in the chambers. Ed Dominguez sets, fires, and the first pitch is up out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. And Dominguez sets, fires, and the sweeper is off the plate. Count is 1-1. Or 2-0. Dominguez sets, fires, and he paints the heart of the plate For call, strike one. Count is 2-1. And Dominguez sets, fires, and the pitch is inside. Count is 3-1. And the pitch is on the way, and it is down low for ball 4. As the captain strips his gear off and heads to first base, Cody Bellinger is coming up to bat. He is 1 for 3 on the day with a 2-run homer. And Dominguez sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. And Dominguez sets. Pitch is down and away. Count is 1-1. And Dominguez sets and fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is 2-1. And Dominguez sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is fouled straight back. Count is going to remain 2-2. And Dominguez sets, fires, and the pitch is down low. Count is full, 3-2. Pitch is out of the way, and this is chopped to second base. He is going to fire to Guerrero to record the second out. Judge is going to advance to second. So coming up to bat is Ben Rice, 2 for 4 on the afternoon. And the Yankees are down to their last out. And Dominguez sets and fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Dominguez sets and fires, and pitch is looked like it was off the plate, but called strike one. Count is 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and this is hammered foul down the first base line. Count is 1-2, and the Yankees are down to their last strike, their last out. Dominguez sets, fires, and the pitch is way up high. Count is 2-2. Deuce. What color is your goose, Ben? Pitch is on the way, and Rice fouls it off. Count is going to remain 2-2. Head to biggest sets, fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is now full. 3 and 2. And the pitch is on the way, and it is down low for ball 4. As Rice strips his gear off, he heads to first. Coming up to bat is Giancarlo Stanton. Stanton is 2 for 4 on the day with a double and a pair of RBIs. And Dominguez sets, fires, and this one is hammered foul down the third base line. Count is 0-1. And Dominguez sets, fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. Yankees are down to their last strike. Last out. Pitch is on the way, and Stanton swings at a ball in the other batter's box for strike 3. And that is going to do it for the Yankees. Final score, Blue Jays 13, Yankees 7. Blue Jays have 13 runs on 15 hits and an error. The Yankees had 7 runs on 10 hits and an error. Max Fried is the loser. Yesavage is the winner. I want to thank everybody for taking time to hop in and support the stream and listen to a little bit of baseball. A post-game show is going to be held at NY Yankee Mania with Joe. If you're looking for a fiery review, I recommend hopping to the stream. I am going to be calling the Tigers versus the Mariners game 2 at 8 o'clock. So I'm going to try to go hop and get some dinner. Before you hop off, if you could, please hit the like, share the channel out, and if you're not a member of the Yankees Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. Have a great evening, and let's go Yankees, and let's hope we do something in the next game.